The other day, my sister invited me to go to the gym, and I really didn't want to go because I was already home and I was already situated. She wanted to go at a time where it wasn't convenient to me, so I told her just to go by herself. She comes home, tells me that on her way out, a guy tried to catcall her and or slash, I don't know, interact with her. Thank you, Dale. Now, that moment instantly changed my view on that, and I have now promised myself to always kind of be there when someone needs me to be. Part of going to the gym with my sister is that yes, it is an opportunity for one me hang out with my sister. Two, it's better to go to the gym with someone else than by yourself. It just makes it a more pleasant and enjoyable experience. But also, besides gym aspects, I'm 6'4". I have a little bit of muscle. I'm very capable of taking care of situations, right? And let's say that situation turned awry, she would have just been there by herself, and something could have happened. What I'm trying to say is the fact that I'm there minimizes risk, right? And because of that, I've kind of just vowed. I've always had the sense of urgency, or the sense of need in that situation, but I'm taking it a lot more seriously now. Like because of that, because of an instance where I wasn't there, something almost happened. Now I'm going to make sure it never happens. Like tonight, my my boss got sick, so my manager had to come in and help close the store. But then she also got sick as well, leaving me to have to kind of do everything at night, which I don't really care about. I wanted to leave, but it was who cares. But in that moment, I took the personal responsibility of the fact that like not only that I have to do a lot more because she's sick, but I have to be there on to help her close because she's she's just a woman. She's not just a woman, but it makes I don't know. My boss explains it in a weird way, but it's a sense of responsibility that I have to like I don't know protect or like safeguard. I don't know. I don't know if that's just part of being a man or just part of being a good person overall. But my boss explains it like she can't close by herself because like what if someone like a robber comes in? They can just overpower her. I don't know how to phrase this without sounding like a sexist going women are weak, men are strong. So I'm gonna kind of change the subject on that. But you understand the point I'm trying to make of like I have the ability to, so I should. And really, that all like kind of comes back to kind of how I feel about life in general. One of my favorite superheroes, and by that I mean my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. And if you know anything about anything, the famous quote Uncle Ben tells him, "With great power comes great responsibility." Now, to some, this is just a throwaway line. To some, this is a motivational quote. But I try to implement this into every aspect of my life. If I have the ability to, I should. If I can help someone, if I can act as like a bodyguard, I guess, or if my if I can just with my sister to the gym so she doesn't get catcalled by random creeps at when she's walking out. And when she let me tell you the gym that she goes to, it's not a safe one, let's call it. It's in like a strip mall. It doesn't and there's not a lot of lights. There's not a lot of lights. See, there's not a lot of visibility. So if I can just be there and make her feel safer, if I could be there with my manager and make her feel safer and help her out when she's sick, I'm going to. Because in my eyes, I have the ability to, I have the power. Henceforth, it is my responsibility. This is going to be a short one because I got a lot of things to do and I'm tired. Um, so yeah. Moral of this one, guys. You know what? With great power comes great responsibility. If you have the ability to help people out, if you have like just your presence alone gives people this like they make them feel safer. You should do that. You should always be there for people. Always, I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Thank you.